Hello, my name is Emily Cartwright and this is Culinary 2900, and today we'll be making poblano ranelo.
Here I have my little sanitization station. I've got a sanitizer and the soap sanitizer right there in the front. I've got my mise en place now. I'm going to start with my poblanos. Now you're going to blister these. Now I'm going to hush up so you can hear. And after fully blistered, you're going to get the fully charged. You want to make sure it's fully, so when you leave it in your bowl for 10 minutes to steam up, it comes up all your skin. Next, we're going to start with our poblanos. We're going to wash them and we're going to season them with salt and pepper. And here we've got our garlic and our oil, salt, and pepper. Put them in tin foil. Now we're going to bake our potatoes until they're fork tender, like you're able to put a fork through it. And then you're going to keep your garlic on that tray. We're going to start with our chives next. We're going to slice those up thinly. And then we're going to get our ground annatto powder. And we're going to go ahead and saute those green onions in the annatto powder. Try to keep quiet for the noises. Now after fully sauteed, you're going to go ahead and add that into your potato, which is all mashed up because you ran it through a food mill with your garlic. Here you go, it gives that orange. Now you're going to let that cool down. This is because when we add in our egg yolks and our cojita cheese, we don't want that melting up or curdling. So here we go, we got it all mixed together, and then we're going to go ahead and peel the skin off of our steamed poblanos. Oh, my apologies, blistered poblanos. Sorry, I couldn't do it with two hands here, so you're going to start with that concept, and you're going to go ahead and peel off all four. Next, you're going to go ahead and fill in your poblanos after you sliced them open and deseeded them gently. Now here, you're going to go ahead and saute your onions and your jalapenos. Now this is for the sauce. Now you're also going to add in your garlic, and you're going to saute this until they're nice and golden. We're going to hear some nice sizzling in a second. After you finish sauteing your onions and jalapenos, you're going to go ahead and add in your tomatoes. Now you're going to let this mix together, and you're going to simmer it for a little bit before adding your allspice and your cinnamon. You're only going to want about a pinch of each of these. It's going to round out the flavor a little bit. And you're going to season with salt and pepper. Now you're going to go ahead and remove and reserve, and then we're going to go ahead and make our batter. Now our batter is a quick one, so we went ahead and made the sauce first. Now while you were making the batter, you have your oil heating as well for frying. So we've got our flour, our Lager beer, and our baking powder. Now we're just going to whisk all of those together. Pretty fast, just whisk until there's no more clumps. You're going to get a lot of foam. You're going to set that aside for a second, and we're going to bring out our egg whites. Now our egg whites have been bringing to room temperature as we've been cooking the rest of our ingredients, and we're going to whip these, until they form a very stiff foam. Now this is halfway, and then here is our fully whipped. We're going to fold this into our batter. Now you don't want to whisk it too much because you don't want to break down the foam and end up with a flat batter. So here you can see it's a little bit thicker, and we've got our dredged peeled peppers, and we're going to just dip this in there, and we're going to fry. Now when you fry, you want to go ahead and kind of shake it. You don't want it sticking on the bottom because that's a pain to get off. Now you're going to fry all four of yours, and you're going to preserve and let it drip out. You don't want to set them on top of each other or get all soggy. So you're going to lay out your sauce on the bottom. You're going to put your poblano on top. Now I wanted to kind of, blend up some of this sauce and make it kind of thinner to go over the top for aesthetic purposes, for some sort of plating difference. I do believe I filled these up a little too much, but the filling was good. After I added more scallions, more Add more cojito cheese. This is because I believe my potatoes were way too big, ratio-wise. The poblanos weren't over too cooked and they weren't mushy, but they were still had a little bit of, just a little bit. I could bite through it. And the sauce was a little rounded and had that bright tomato flavor. The brightness of the sauce really went well with the crisp and spiciness of the flavor from the poblano.